Hello, boys and girls. This is Aunt Miriam's Corner, and let's continue to our creation story on part 9 Adam's first meal. But before that, let's have a little prayer. Dear Jesus, please bless these little kids that they may grow like you. Amen. Leaping to his feet, Adam looked around him for the first time at the beautiful world in which he found himself. I wonder what he thought and what he said. Of course, there was nobody for him to talk to except himself and the animals. That some of them were nearby goes without saying, for animals are always so full of curiosity, aren't they? I can almost see a little dog licking his hand and a cat brushing past his leg, hoping to be noticed, and maybe a horse nosing in to be petted. Coming from all directions are other animals, perhaps a lion and an elephant, a bear and a beaver, a big fat panda, and a saucy little chipmunk, all so friendly, but gazing wide-eyed at the magnificent creature before them. Somehow, they seem to recognize in him their leader and master, and as he strides forth over the soft green grass, they follow him gladly, leaping and frisking about in pride and joy. Happy cries of welcome fill the meadows and forests as the grand procession moves on its way over hill and dale, by shady pool, tinkling stream, and sandy lake shore, as Adam pauses to marvel at some fresh wonder of creation. Perhaps some tall, graceful trees or radiantly beautiful flower. More animals appear from the forest glades, and while birds swoop low to see what is going on, instinct tells them that this tall, handsome being with a flashing eye and kingly bearing has been given dominion over the fish of the sea and over the fowl of the air and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. There is no fear in any heart. Adam is not afraid of the tiger that follows close at his heels, nor the tiger of him. A deer plays with a leopard without thought of harm. The antelopes, buffaloes, camels, dromedaries, and kangaroos graze together in perfect peace and harmony. Seeing the animal eat reminds Adam that he is hungry. But what is there for him? His eye turns to some purple grapes hanging from a vine, then to some bright red berries, and again the cluster of nuts on the trees. Could this be his food? As he wonders which he should take, he hears the voice of God saying to him, "Behold, I have given you every herb bearing seed, which is upon the face of all the earth, and every tree in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat." So he may take his choice. They are all for him. But with so many lovely things before him, he finds it hard to decide which to eat first. A banana, perhaps, or an apple, or maybe some almonds or pecans, or a bunch of grapes. Oh dear, dear, what a problem. Just which he took first, we shall never know. But of one thing we may be certain: Adam's first meal must have been the finest man ever ate, with every item on the menu from the Creator's hand brought into existence but 3 short days before. How tasty, how luscious it must have been. Don't you wish you could have shared it with him? And did it ever occur to you how wonderful it is that God created the grass before he made the animals to eat it? and that he made fruit trees and nut trees before he made man, who would need these things for food, and that when he created trees and vines and grasses, God made them so that they could draw from the earth just those very elements, minerals, and vitamins which living creatures need to keep them alive. How carefully, how marvelously did he plan every detail of this glorious new world of his. It is now late in the afternoon of the sixth day. Already the sun is sinking down the western horizon. God's work of creation is almost over. Everything is intended to make perfect home for man has been done. Everything, that is save one. He has created the earth out of nothing. He has divided the land from the sea. He has covered the mountains and the hills with gorgeous trees and flowers. He has made the birds, the fishes, and the animals. Crowning all, he has made man in his own image. Man, his masterpiece, the supreme object of his love, for whom all this beauty and abundance has been provided. Yet, there is one thing more that remains to be done, one last beautiful blessing to bestow, the sweetest, loveliest act of all creation week.